is a secret love story unfolding behind the scenes. In a twist no one saw coming, Yoo Jung's ex-boyfriend, the rising star, Kang, has finally spoken out about her rumored romance with Park Bo-gum. What really happened between the nation's sweetheart and the charming actor? Whispers, speculations, and undeniable chemistry. The truth is about to surface. Stay with Red Carpet Revealed as we uncover all the shocking revelations and hidden emotions behind this sensational story. In a world where headlines blur the line between fiction and reality, few stories ignite the public imagination quite like this one, when whispers first surfaced about a possible romance brewing between Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum. Fans were intrigued, but nothing could have prepared them for what came next. The unexpected voice of her ex-boyfriend Kang stepping into the fray. It all began on a glittering night at the Seoul International Drama Awards. Yoo Jung, radiant in a shimmering ivory gown, and Park Bo-gum, every inch, the charming gentleman in a classic black tuxedo, took the stage together to present an award. Their effortless chemistry was undeniable. Their laughter, shared glances, and subtle gestures did not go unnoticed by the eagle-eyed audience. Social media exploded. Were they just colleagues, or was something deeper blossoming? As speculation reached a fever pitch, Kang, known for guarding his personal life, fiercely made a move that left the industry stunned. He agreed to a rare one-on-one interview under one condition: it would be live, unedited, and unfiltered. The setting was a private rooftop lounge overlooking the neon-lit skyline of Seoul, a place chosen perhaps for the way it mirrored Kang himself. Modern, polished, but with shadows lurking just beneath the surface. When he appeared dressed simply in a black sweater and jeans, the air seemed to thicken. His usual bright smile was absent. In its place was a seriousness that immediately commanded attention. "I wasn't planning to say anything," he began, his voice barely above a whisper, "but some truths deserve to be heard." The interviewer leaned forward. The world held its breath. Kang admitted that he and Yoo Jung had once shared a relationship that meant everything to him, a love both passionate and fragile. They had parted ways quietly with promises to remain friends, but as he confessed, some promises are easier made than kept. His admission cracked open a raw honesty rarely seen in the manufactured world of celebrity. Yet just as the audience thought they understood the narrative, Kang revealed a twist that left everyone reeling. "Yoo Jung," he said, pausing as if weighing the enormity of his words, "she doesn't give her heart away recklessly. If she's truly involved with Bo-gum, then something must have changed. Or maybe—" his eyes narrowed slightly. "Someone wanted it to look that way." Was he suggesting that the entire romance rumor was a facade, a staged spectacle for the cameras? Before the interviewer could probe further, Kang continued recounting an encounter mere weeks earlier. According to him, he had run into Yoo Jung unexpectedly at a charity event. Their conversation had been brief, but heavy with unspoken emotions. She had smiled. Yes, but it was, he insisted, a smile touched by sadness. "I knew then," he said, his voice rough with emotion, "that she was carrying a burden she couldn't share." The rooftop seemed to grow colder, the night air sharper. Was Yoo Jung truly happy? Or was she trapped in an image crafted by the industry's invisible hands? In one final electrifying moment, Kang left the audience with a parting thought. "If loving her meant stepping aside so she can be happy," he said, "then I'll do it. But if anyone dares hurt her, they'll find out I'm not as easygoing as I seem." And with that, he stood, offered a faint, bittersweet smile, and disappeared into the night, leaving behind a storm even fiercer than the one he had walked into. In the days following Kang's explosive interview, the K-entertainment industry found itself in chaos. Fans, reporters, and even fellow celebrities whispered fervently behind closed doors. Was the perfect image of Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum nothing more than a carefully orchestrated illusion? An anonymous insider, someone allegedly close to both actors, offered an even more tantalizing piece of the puzzle. Speaking to Red Carpet, revealed under conditions of strict anonymity, the source hinted, what the public saw on that stage was real, but not the way they think. Yoo Jung and Bo-gum share a deep bond. Yes, but it's not rooted in romance, it's rooted in survival. The cryptic comment raised more questions than it answered. Survival from what or whom. Further investigations uncovered a timeline that raised eyebrows. According to industry insiders, both Kim Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum had been under immense pressure from their respective management agencies. Following Bo-gum's military discharge and Yoo Jung's transition into more mature complex roles, the agencies allegedly saw an opportunity pairing two beloved stars could reignite public adoration and solidify their images in a fiercely competitive market. A fake relationship for real fame. It wouldn't be the first time the entertainment world had spun such elaborate tales, but it would certainly be one of the most heart-wrenching. The hidden agony behind the glamour. Meanwhile, fans began to dissect every public appearance, every photo, every fleeting moment between Kim Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum. And suddenly, what once seemed like effortless chemistry began to look strained. A slightly averted gaze here, a forced laugh there. Were these just nerves, or the cracks of an unspoken truth beginning to show? Song Kang's haunting words resurfaced. If she's smiling but not with her heart. One particularly emotional post from a longtime fan went viral. We fell in love with their fairy tale, but maybe all along it was a tragedy unfolding in slow motion. A twist no one expected. Just when it seemed the frenzy might die down, yet another twist sent shockwaves through the industry. At a private film wrap party for an upcoming project, witnesses claim Kim Yoo Jung, visibly emotional, abruptly left the venue after receiving a phone call. Moments later, Park Bo-gum was seen leaving separately, his expression somber, almost guilty. Was it a breakup? A confrontation? No one knows for certain, but the whispers grew louder. Had the fairy tale romance ended before it even truly began? Song Kang's final move. In an act few could have foreseen, Song Kang took to his personal Instagram account the next evening. He posted a single photo, the Seoul skyline at dusk, bathed in the soft, melancholic hues of twilight. No caption, no explanation. Just a quiet, powerful message to those who knew how to read between the lines. Fans flooded the post with thousands of comments, many expressing heartbreak support and a shared sense of mourning for a love story that it seems never truly had a chance. As the curtains fall, the story of Kim Yoo Jung, Park Bo-gum and Song Kang is far from over. In a world obsessed with fairy tales, sometimes the most powerful narratives are not those filled with perfect endings, but those that reveal the beautiful, brutal truths of being human, loving, losing, and finding the courage to walk away. At Red Carpet Revealed, we will be watching closely, because in the grand drama of life, it's often in the quietest moments, a glance, a silence, a hidden tear, that the real story unfolds. Stay tuned. The next chapter is coming, and it may be the most unforgettable yet.